All right. Let me import everything. Give me one sec. Welcome in, everybody. We have the 6-quart inserts now. And the 15. We have them both. We have both sizes done. This tub's a little bit larger, a little bit wider than a 15, but I have both sizes done. Let me get the listing form up. All right, I got the new pricing on the 6-quart ones. I got everything sorted on them. What's up? All right, I'll show them off. Now I have the 6-quart one done. We have the smaller baby tub insert. And it's one solid piece. Oops. I guess it picked up some plastic, but it's one solid piece that fits flush in a 6-quart. And you throw a little plant over, and that's all you need for little babies. And it fits the half-ounce plastic cups. I was showing them off yesterday, but I only had the 15-quart example. Hell yeah. All right, let me get this running. All right, here's how this one's going to work. I'm going to run one of the baby inserts as buyer appreciation. So you can get one of the 6-quart ones completely for free, potentially. Damn, this one's throwing my AMS. All right, there we go. $30 minutes. All right, so this isn't like the usual giveaway. We're doing a 6-quart baby insert. With the next breeding season rolling ahead, I'll put a plant in there. All right, here we go. Hell yeah. Here they are. Fits flush in all the regular 6-quart Sterilite tubs. And it's one solid piece. Let me get the coupon running, and then we'll run possibly some hides here shortly. Maybe some of the trees. Cap it at like 150. And we'll do 20 available for this stream's coupon. We'll do 20 available. Let me set it. All right, there we go. It is we have a bunch left of the crystal trees. Well, 2 of them aren't processed yet. They still have all the stringing, but I still have a ton of them left. I got all the crystal trees shipped out. So if you order one of the brown ones, you can get the special colors this time. Hell yeah. I brought the price down for the 6-quart ones. I'll have the 15, 20-quart ones in the shop right now as well. They're just the bigger version. Same size food cups. They just fit the bigger tubs. This is a pretty large. This is bigger than a 20-quart, but it's just a larger version of the tiny guy. But the same size food cup, same size ramp, everything like that. But yeah, if any breeders need a bulk, hit me up. Because I know these would be great for people with racks, like full racks of geckos. I don't have any extra at the moment. I sold them all at Repticon, but I usually do. I'll probably get some shortly. But I just have my personal little mountain of fake plants. If you caught me right after or right before Repticon, I would have said yes. I had what's it called? It wasn't bulk. I was doing 2 for $10. I like the XL plants. Real similar to the Zoom Ed ones. They're just not those. If everyone's interested in bulk plants, I can order a bunch more. Last time I did order 200. If anyone needs them, let me know. I found a file for a gecko rack. I want to design my own rack system for the 6-quart tubs. Because, I mean, I already designed the inserts for the tubs, so I feel like I can also do the actual rack itself. But the insert leaves, so it goes up a little more than halfway in the tub. So it leaves a good amount of space for climbing room and for plants, so they don't get stuck in the lid or stuck at the top. It's like a little canopy thing. Okay, bet. Yeah, I bought them in counts of 2. So I had the 2 packs for like $10 a piece. But this was a while ago. I'll have to see what my Chinese supplier is asking for them now. Hopefully the same. This is my same supplier for the gecko enclosures I use. All right, the hide is done. You guys want to see something cool about this hide that I designed? So this hide is for a customer that wanted like a custom bracket design, and I didn't have a design. So this one took a while to complete. This was a long time coming, but it's cool. All right, let me make sure it works before I embarrass myself. Okay, it does work. All right, you guys want to see something cool that's going to hit my shop really soon that people might really like? So these are hides, the same food cup hides, but they're on this hinge thing. So they detach. So instead of one piece, it just snaps right on. Or I guess slide on as well. But yeah, I have these these hides. That's pretty cool. Damn, it worked perfectly. So it'll sit flush. Alright, I'm gonna put these in the shop soon. Let me make sure the lid slides on right and everything. Alright. Let's see. Moment of truth. Yep. Do you do structures for enclosures, hides, etc.? Oh boy, do I! I have some very cool designs. Excuse me. So first, I have the 6 and 15 quart inserts. This is my design. It's like a dome. It goes about halfway up the 6 quart. That has the half-ounce food cups attached to it. I also do bulk for breeders. I have the lay boxes with the sliding lids. I just finished this. It's on like a bracket, so you can snap it on and off, or I guess slide it up and down. But I have that one, and then I also have the same style with the solid food cups. I have a bunch of different designs. But yeah, I have some cool lay boxes like that. Slowly working on. Sorry, I hit the wrong lights. I meant to hit my hallway lights. I didn't realize I hit the room lights. Sorry. Yeah, I'm looking for a lay box and going to get a couple of those 6 quart Friday. Okay, bet. So if you order, let me pin it. So if you buy the lay box in my buy it now at the food station, I can either do the attached or I can send the one that has the little bracket design. I can do either or. I'll show off the lay box again. So the lay boxes also have this little piece. Does it have to be? How to order? Oh, just DM me. For anything custom like quantities or orders, just DM me and I can make like private listings for you. This one's going for sale, but I can make another one if anyone wants one of these. I also have the black ones ready to go tomorrow. And I also have the 15 quart inserts for the bigger tubs, but I'm yet to make a listing for it. Let me get the next print started. I'm going to print one more of those. Yeah, let's just reprint it. All right. For the giveaway, we have one of the 6 quart inserts running. We'll probably run something shortly. Is anyone interested in anything in specific to run? Oops, that plant's kind of big. Let me find my smaller plants. All right, that one works. I wish it was able to show the ramp off from that angle. Sadly, my phone doesn't show it. But if anyone wants these done in a specific quantity, let me know. I have bulk rates for these guys. All right, let's see what to run. Let's do the trees are always a good safe bet for an item to run. All right, let's run one of the clear trees. It's for the 8x8x12s. It's for morning geckos, smaller geckos, jumping spiders, all those kind. Let me move this over. It's perfectly balanced, and it's in a clear teal, so it looks like a crystal. All right, let's do it. And then the little bits are cleaned up before. It needs to be post-processed. All right, here we go. Tree 4, 8, 8. All right, here we go. Starting at $1. Let's see what happens. Here's my hand for scale, I guess. Let's see. All right, that's item number 1. The teal PTG tree. I'm hoping it doesn't go for a buck, but we'll see. Possibly. All right, damn, that's the last dollar start. I'll chill on those. What's up? Oh, you want to see something cool? You'll like it. The bracket design. It also slides up and down as well. But this is what works the best for the bracket, which is pretty dope. It sits flush. Like perfectly flush. In perfect L shape. But yeah, I got the 2-piece hides done with the bracket. Hell yeah. Oh, would you be interested in some garter snakes? I don't really do snakes anymore. I'm actually trying to offload a lot of my cresties, which is going to be really hard in the modern market. Oops. My printer's messed up. We'll see why. But yeah, I have the hides done. So if anyone's interested in anything specific, let me know. Ooh. How many of the trees do I have? 1, 2, 3. Damn, I have 11. I have 11 of the trees left. I went crazy making those. I also got more of the blue silken. I found a new supplier for blue silk. I'll get we'll get the tub back up. There we go. I'm trying to figure out where to post the inserts. Maybe I can get it to stand up. Possibly. Let's see. I can get it to stand up. So you can see the ramp finally. If you hit me up, it's my design. I did that one, and I also did the same size food cups I did in the 15 quart. So it's a lot bigger. It's designed for the 15, 20. So I have two designs, same size food cups slots. But I'd definitely be down to sell the STL for it. I was probably gonna post it on like Cults or something, like one of the sites. I'm not really sure. I just finished this design 2 days ago. This is my first one I've had. You make insect dishes. I do. What kind are you looking for? Like the anti-escape ones, or just in general? I don't have any in the shop right now, but hit me up. I can find you something real cool. Also, the hatchling food dishes. You mean like the cups that go in? They're just the standard half-ounce food cups, or the little tiny guys. Oh yeah, the little hatchling cups. I can send you those. I can do those for sure. The large ones are just the smalls sized up. So if you get the smalls, you get the larges, or vice versa. Looking for a 3D printer. Is there any cheaper ones you'd recommend? Whew. The only one that I personally recommend are like the Creality High, Bamboo A1, P1S, P1P. I stay away from like Flash Forge, Elegoo, those kind of setups. But I really like my Creality High. It's the setup back here. It's the Creality Bed Slinger. How much does a decent one cost? So it depends if you want to print multicolor or not. The multicolor combos are about $500 a piece after tax and everything. The without the combo, $350 for the machine. But buying the machine is only one very small part of 3D printing. Multicolor filament is about 2 times as expensive as regular filament, like this kind of stuff. But it's not the same as printing like true multicolor. I can show you an example. It like blends together. But yeah, dialing it, learning the ins and outs of printing, just learning it in general is the part that loses a lot of people. Can you show me the lay down? Yeah, absolutely. So I have 2 different designs. I have one that I just finished, which is like a bracket right here. See that? I'm going to have this one a couple dollars more than the regular because I can't print multiple of these on one plate. Oh, yeah, let me grab some. I think I have like a big box of them around here somewhere. I do. Ooh, shit. Well, I dropped them, but I at least have a couple. I gotta clean those up later. Technical difficulties. Should I get like a $200-300 one if Amazon's highly rated? Yeah, but it depends. So if you want to like just print, I recommend Bamboo Labs, like the Apple printing. You can just kind of like throw prints down. You also get access to Maker World, which has some cool prints. But it's closed source, meaning if they stop releasing updates, Bamboo. So Bamboo, but like BAMBU, like the. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there's the setup. I like their bed slinger a lot. So this is called a bed slinger 3D printer because it slings the bed back and forth. Yeah. All right, there's this hide. Sorry about that. We have this one, then we have we have the single piece one, which is the same exact size, height, everything. It's just attached. I have them in the shop right here. It's a sliding lid design. Let me clean it up real quick and show you. I have a blue lid next to me, so I'll choose a blue lid. Hell yeah, thank you. Let me get this working. There we go. So this is a blue lid, but same thing. It's the sliding. Here's the food cups. Let me put these down real quick. So the sliding box design, and it has a good amount of tension, so it doesn't slide open. It's toleranced well. And this is just one single piece. And then this one turns left and right and just slides right in and out. I did that one custom for someone. And then here are the little baby food cups. They're like the size of a water. My hands are big, but they're like the size of a water bottle cap. Nice if you ask me, the sliding lid on top. Hell yeah. It makes them nice too, because if at any point you need to replace the lid, it's an easy replacement. You shouldn't, but like if you, I don't know, step on it and bend it or break it or something, it's an easy fix. The whole hide's not ruined. Yeah, these are little food cups. They're about the same size as a water bottle cap. They're like little tiny dog bowls, basically. That's just like the little baby hatchling cups, because they don't usually eat more than that for like little hatchlings. And then I'll put this back up. Yeah, absolutely. So the inserts are whatever color, by the way. I'm gonna have like the variants on there and the buy it now, but it's not only purple. I just made my like first show one in purple because I had a bunch of random purple laying around. And then the 16 quart, or sorry, the 15, 20 quart ones are 20 piece. They take about 8 hours to print a piece with all the supports and shit. As each overhang has got to be supported, sadly. And a lot. All right, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. So we know who's winning the giveaway. So if someone buys one of these inserts, you have a 50-50 shot of winning an insert. And that's pretty good gambling odds, if you ask me. Oh, it's all right. So it's 50-50 now. Is anyone gonna make it a 33% chance? We'll see. I also can do 5 and 10 counts of the inserts. I just gotta have to do a little math real quick. The giveaway one might be this one. We'll see. Not sure yet. Do you have any large Pangea cup holders? Like the 1 ounce ones? I think they're just standard 1 ounce cups. And they sell them for 15 times the price. Yeah. I do. I have the organizers. But I can do like these and just double the size. Like I have the snap-in station, so I'll show you real quick. So these take the standard half ounce and they just snap right into place. Oops. Sorry, this cup is used. It's all worn out. What was I gonna say? The cup is messed up. But yeah, there's just those food and water things. I can make them in 1 ounce because these are just a standard. Standard half ounce. Uh, 36 count of the 1 ounce ones, or are these ones? These are only $3 a piece. So bulk probably $2.50 a piece. For the half ounce ones. What would you do for 36 count? Oh, of these, the inserts, or these. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what you mean. The magnetic cup organizers. The suction cup ones, you mean? Sorry, I don't have anything magnetic at the moment. I just have the suction cup ones, and I can show those off. You're good. So I have the suction cup ones, and they work really great on plastic. It takes some good force to pop off. Oh, I see. Let's see. They are. That's the food cup organizer. Yeah. So that's. Sorry about that. So that's the one I have is the male end. I have a silk one next to me that's going out. But it's designed to hang on the rack. So it holds 40 to 60 of these food cups, depending on the brand. And it holds onto the rack. Or I can do a flat back design, and they just sit on a desk. But they're designed for the racks, so you can, what's it called? Keep it at like shoulder length. You don't have to bend over and get food cups. I can do them a bunch of different colors as well if you do buy it now. Sorry, they weren't. They're not magnetic. They're just like a rudimentary. Yeah, they're cool though. And then I do want to do a magnetic one. That'd be good. That's a good idea. All right, 50-50 shot. Are the suction cups available in your store? The food cups, they are. Let me fix the. Caleb Martinez took it. They are. Let me fix the. They're not because the amount wasn't fixed. Let me import them real quick and fix the amount because it's for 3 count for 17, but it's not supposed to be 3 count. Every time I change it, it goes back. So no one order it just yet if you're gonna get them. It's not a 3 count. It's an 8 count. 16 total food cup or 16 total suction cups, 8 count total. There we go. Hell yeah, I got you. I don't, sadly. I sadly don't. That's one of the only ones I don't have on hand at the moment. I can have one in by the next stream. I keep forgetting to make that one because I keep forgetting it's even in my shop. It's never, it's never once been ordered, but it's still for sale. Never once been ordered, but it's still there. If I remember right, it's about 3.5 deep, 3 tall, and then it's kind of a weird. Yeah, for sure. Robles Exotics. Thank you for the purchase. Hell yeah. So what color would you like for the ledges? I just finished a plate of these if you're interested. This really, really cool color. So it's a really, really dark, like silk green on this side. And on the back side, it's like a really dark purple, black color. Two-tone. All right, bet. I'll get you some out in that color. They'll be going out tomorrow morning since I already have them done. Hell yeah. I'll have some extra to go out as well. So I made a bunch of them. Is anybody interested in enclosure latches? Does anyone need latches? I just finished a bunch of them. I'll show off my design. I have a design similar to what's his face. You guys will know parkour or not? Is it not parkour? What's his name? Yeah, it's the one. It's the ones you're getting, Alpha. It's the latches. I made a bunch more of them. I did them all in blue because I had a ton of blue extra. But I already got one good review on them. Yeah, parkour. That's right. That's parkour. All right. But yeah, I'll show it off real quick. I'll show off how they work. So it's the same. So you know how his are 3M tape held on, right? Same thing where you use like a 3M strip to hold like a latch or whatever, or something similar to that kind of design. Well, I already got a good review on it, which is nice. How many lay boxes do I have to get the price down to 10 a pop bulk color? Let me see. $12 or more, because it's 12 or more. I remember it now because I did one for another. It was Bay geckos, Baye. Wait, here's the latches. So it holds on by 3M tape on the back, and it swings on a fixed point here, like a fidget spinner. That screws on, and then it just snaps down on this latch. Hell yeah, thank you. I'm getting pretty good. Hell yeah, I knew what you meant. But yeah, I'm getting pretty good at the designing. I just did like a basic. So it's supposed to be for like a wall. Just slap that bitch on there, and it works perfect. So for this stream, if anybody orders the lay boxes until I get the next listing, you can get one of these. That's exactly what I was thinking of. It's just also so you can slide it through, so you don't have to actually like pull it out, even though you can. It's satisfying to snap in, but you can also just lift it up and down. And I like it better because it's not fixed. It's got a little like wiggle room, so you can angle it, whatever. That's a cool design. Hell yeah. Yeah, so what's funny is the other design just didn't do it for me. So how it came out was there was a little. Hell yeah. Robo Exotics purchased the what was it? It didn't show up. Got something. It'll show up in a sec, I think. I couldn't tell if it was more the ledges or if it was one of the lay boxes. Lay box, hell yeah. Did you want the this design or did you want the other lay box? Or it's like snap together. Because I'm doing one right now. So I'll have. I bet I'll have that one out tomorrow morning as well. I'm doing another one of these. It'll be a new recurring item. Oops, there's a little piece of piece of support on there. All right, there we go. I don't get the insert back. I thought the inserts were gonna do well off the bat. It's funny, like the trees do real well, and like the inserts. Does anybody else do the inserts? I haven't checked to see if anybody else does them. I'm sure a bunch of people already have them. But yeah, it makes the babies easy. I'm gonna make a bunch for my personal collection because all you have to do is toss a little plant in there, and your babies are good to go. It's better than pool noodle and cardboard and a bunch of bullshit. It's just single. How much if I buy 10? Let me see. Let me do a little quick math on the spot. So it'd be usually 160. I bring it down. I do 135 for a 10 count. $13.50 a piece of the 6-quart ones. And I got to figure out how much I'm going to sell the 15 ones for, because they take more print time. But I think I'm going to do them at 20. But yeah, I brought them down in for what it would be. Trying to, 230 something? 230-ish? I'd have to check, but I think around that. How much would shipping be for the laybox 10 count bulk? It's the regular shipping fee. Yeah, it's the regular cost. So it's I had the lay boxes because it's a little bigger boxes at $6, so it's like $6 shipping for the bigger count. Because I have Shippos. My labels aren't horrible for the bigger boxes. If anyone's looking for like custom quantities or colors, whatever, hit me up. Either here or Instagram. Either or. I answer on my Instagram very quick. Hell yeah. I answer quickest on my Instagram because I get a bunch of messages on here. I get a lot. Sometimes I get sucked into the void pretty quick. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free. Can I get the 10 count laybox black and black Fuka or black cup organizer? Yeah, for sure. Did you want to do that now, or did you want to do it after in a listing? I can do it either or. What's up, Riley? And then I'm gonna overnight more black PLA in. I'm completely out of black PLA. Can I get everything in that green color? Not the two-tone, but I have a green color. Let me show you. I think I have enough green. I don't think I'd have enough green for 10. Plus, with them being in bulk, I usually do like black or white for like the bulk rates. Bet you're good, no worries. But yeah, I usually do black or white because it goes through so much plastic. It goes through multiple rolls of filament. The green I have is about 300 grams left, which would be enough for like some ledges and stuff, but it's only not a 10 count. Bet. Bet, hit me up. I'll have all my colors in. I bet. I'll get a bunch of plastic in. Because I can do 2 at a time on a bunch of different machines, so I'll be good. It'll be 10 plates of 2. Right now, I'm making another one of those gray 2-piece hides. Actually the one you ordered, I'm making. I'll show you. I'll move the camera up. So your order is being created at the moment. It's laying down the first layers. Hell yeah. Someone the other day was saying it's pretty cool. They can see their orders get printed live. It was last night. What's it called? Shit. I'll want more free cup holders. All right, bet. The suction cups on them are real strong, which are nice. They come with all of them. I attach all of them too beforehand, so you don't have to sit there and attach like a million little suction cups. I do all the suction cup attaching. How many do I have? In that color, ready to go. Let's see. I have a row of 5, 4. I have 20 ready to go in that same color from that plate. So you got the 8 for the other 12. If you do, what's it called? If you order the same listing, it was the 8 count. I'll do the full 20 count, a full plate. So it's an extra 4? Yeah. If you're down, it'll be the full plate of ledges. Bet. Oops, it keeps like adjusting. It's fun to watch the Bamboo go because it's really fast. If anyone wants a really fast printer, the Bamboo Labs is the one to go with. Micreality highs are a little slower. Hell yeah! Let me mark down the 20 count real quick so I can remember to do the full amount. Bet I got it. And then I did a plate of like 80 of these little dudes, so I'll throw in a bunch for you. I don't know if you're like an expo seller or anything, but I have a bunch of little like articulated Cresties. I have a bunch of them, so I'll toss them in. For all the packages, I remember to do it, and I'm just throwing random little Cresties and everything. All right, I'll go back to the insert real quick. That's the A1 combo. I did. I just threw a handful of them in there. I don't remember exactly how many they were. They're tiny, like a small handful. I'll show you real quick. I have a whole like bucket full of them. I threw in roughly this amount. Like a little handful of little tiny dudes. They cost almost nothing to print out after the whole thing. Oh, you're good. You're good. Hell yeah. I hope you enjoy the tree. It's real cool. They look a lot cooler in person. The camera doesn't do the a lot of the prints justice. I think you'll like it. And I'll put the food cups back in there. I wanted to bring out one of the little babies as a tester model for the insert, but there's a hole in the back where I was going to put a vent. So no little tester baby tonight. But I'm working on a website. I'll have my own website soon. Hell yeah. So I did them in white in case people want to use acrylic markers and like paint them. Because I saw, was it like Cresty Works or whatever, doing the paint your own Cresty Echoes. So I figured if I'd have been white. It's in exact millimeters. Let me check. It's because when you design them, it's like 155 millimeters wide. Let me grab my computer. 150. Well, it's like 3.5 inches tall, so it leaves like 3 inches of space at the top. Let me grab my computer. I have a measure feature on my slicing app, so I can tell you exactly how much. I might need someone to help me convert millimeters to inches, though. And yeah, the 6-quart tub inserts. I have it 16, then I have the 15-quart tub inserts. It's 15, 20. They're just the same size food cup, but much larger. They're just a very long print because each overhang's got to be supported. But the geckos can wiggle straight through them, so it's like a jungle gym. Also, these food cup slots right here are just the standard half-ounce plastic cup, so it makes food and water easy. Thank you. I do bulk rates, especially because I know a lot of people have, big racks. I got your Instagram DM, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, so it makes it easy. So it's like a canopy design as well. So you throw some plants over it, and the geckos have somewhere to hide on top of and under to feel safe. How much for a dual cup holder? I have these ones right here. If you're interested, I was showing them off earlier. The these are 5 for $15, so $3 a piece. They snap into place. These are a cool design. So I did these in purple as well. These were for alpha, but I had some extras. So they snap into place, and so a gecko can't spill them. Like a pretty satisfying click, and it takes some pressure to pop them out. So I have these for $3 a piece by the 5 count at the standard plastic. Oh yeah, no worries. But yeah, if anyone wants these, let me know. Bet how many would you need? I can do a ton of them. They're not a very long print. I can do lots and lots and lots and lots of these. Yeah, I could do a 50 count for sure. I do a 50 count of these for. Do you have different colors in the tub inserts? I do. I do have different colors in the tub inserts. So anything over 5 is going to be white and black or cost extra. But if it's by the piece, I can do orange, pink, dark green, gray, brown, red, white, black, dark green, yellow. I have a ton of different colors. But I was about to say I could probably do the 100 count for what? Or not sorry, the 50 count for like $100, like $2 a piece. Because yeah, in bulk I could probably do you better than 3 a piece for sure. I'm pretty fair on bulk rates for the prints. I got another message request from somebody, so I'll answer that as well. Can you make the 6-quart size tub inserts? Yeah, so these are actually them right here. King Savage bought a tub insert. Awesome. What color would you like it? Also, DM me what color too, so I can remember which one to print. But yeah, black, please. Bet my black comes in tomorrow morning. I had just run out because I did all these hides. So my black comes in tomorrow morning. It's a short print, so I'll have them go out the morning after next. So what's that? Friday morning. Message you on IG. Bet. Is that one unit with the feeder? Yeah. So the insert is one whole piece. It also has a ramp as well for the little babies, but it's one singular piece. And it fits snug. This is a wider 6-quart on the bottom, but it fits snug in the ones that taper down to the bottom as well. So it's fit perfectly for all the different 6-quart tubs you can find, but it's for all the basic Sterilite 6-quarts. And then it's got a little extra room so they can, if you tuck it in the back, they have 2 inches of walking room or so, So it's not just the insert in it. And then I have the larger version. This is the very large tub it's in, but this is the 15-quart version. Same size food cup, just larger. I did ship today. It'll probably be scanned in tonight or tomorrow morning, whenever it reaches the sorting facility. I dropped both of yours off. Yeah, absolutely. Round 2 is tomorrow morning, and then round 3 from tonight is going to be most likely Friday for the bigger orders. Bulk orders take a little bit longer than 2 nights. Not like too long unless it's custom designs. But if it's designs I already have, then not bad. It did take a while to design the bracket. Do you by chance have any? Or do you have any Amazon shoe boxes by chance? I would love to see if they fit. Do I? Do I? I think. Give me 1 sec. Yours is tomorrow as well. This was the last thing I was waiting on. So this is actually yours, the one I was showing off, is the hide. So I'll show you why. Where did the tester go, or the first piece? So I did the first one, and the other piece is gone. Damn it, where'd it go? Oh, I threw it away. It got really messed up, so I had to redo it. You guys want to see the downside of printing? Look at this bed adhesion. Yeah, well, yeah. So this is what happened on the first go at it. So it stopped middle of the night. It luckily detected that the print was messed up and then stopped. Also, I'd like to see your vents, please. Yes, absolutely. This is actually Riley's batch going out tomorrow. I just have next to me. It ran out of filament, so it loaded up the gray. But they're just 2-piece screw-together vents, 2 inches vent diameter. Yes, tomorrow morning. The everything, the trees, the vents, the what's it called? The blue food cup organizers, everything. What do you mean bring them? What special do you have on them? On the like bulk for the vents. I don't sadly have any next to me. There's a couple of the prints which I don't have laying around, but I can get them done. I just sadly haven't had the time to do like for show prints because I'm so busy trying to get orders done. It's hard to get testers or time for testers. And what do you mean by like specials on the vents? You mean like for bulk? TND Reptiles purchased the PETG tree. So I have a couple different designs if you're interested. I have the brown. I also have the I have a two-tone teal, where it's like it looks like gummy color, which is pretty good. And then I have this. I'll bet you're good. And then I have the crystal like see-through teal. It does. It looks like glow in the dark. It shines under black light, but it doesn't hold any like luminescence. So it's not glow in the dark. But let me know if you'd like one of these or just the regular old one. But I'm doing a special where these ones for tonight aren't costing any extra. So let me know. I'll keep it. I'll keep it out. And I saw the vent order. Thank you very much for that purchase. See how much white I have left. Okay, I do have a good amount left. Let's go. I'm running out of all my filament. I'm going through it quick. I missed about the tree. Where'd it go? Yeah, TND Reptiles. Let me know if you want the brown one or if you want the if you want one of the color changing ones that I have stock. Not in my room, sadly. I have the I use the 6 quart, the two-tone one, please. Yeah, absolutely. Shoot me a DM real quick and just DM me two-tone, just the word two-tone, so I remember when shipping. Because I pack a lot of orders up, so if I don't have like DM confirmation of a certain color, sometimes I forget and it causes issues. So yeah, for anybody who got anything custom color, please shoot me a DM. Or sadly, I can't guarantee you'll get the right color. Bet, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, I'll put the insert back. The insert was catching a little traction for a second. Oops. And then next stream I'll have the two-tone one in there. Or not two. Not two-tone. Sorry, 15 quart. My brain's all over. My bad. I'll have the 15 quart one in there in the shop as well for the bigger juvies. I'm also going to be working on a rack design, like an actual like printed rack that holds the 6 quart tubs. So we'll see how that goes. I'll probably sell racks for a couple $100 a piece. Is the shipping $5 for the tree and then an extra $6? It shouldn't be. It should be extra 50 cents per item. because it usually just adds like an extra size up in box. So all I do is add 50 cents. I don't double charge shipping every time, but if you know what I mean, like if that made any sense. Oh, for real? If it does, I refund any shipping issues. Anybody in here has had shipping issues can, gosh, I can get that fixed the second I get off. But yeah, Alpha. It happened to him. The Palm Street UI is just a little wonky sometimes, but it's just how it is. Better than selling on Etsy, at least for me. With my 3 views per week on that on that site, I just gave up and deleted my listings. I gave up on there, and I gave up on Morph Market. Because Morph Market just turned into people who don't know how to sell reptiles selling them. It's like, all right, I'm out of here. I have isopods available if anyone's interested in isopods tonight. If anyone needs pineapple spikies, I'm doing buy one get one pineapple spiky 10 counts. T&D Reptiles purchased the 6-quart tub insert. What color would you like that one? That one in. Bet I'll surprise you. I'll do a cool one. Which one? Oh yeah, I had the palm label. It's actually going out tomorrow. I was just showing off the ones that were next to me that were yours. The gray ones. I did a huge batch of these ones, and I was also low on filament. Because I had to do so. Since I've made the hides, I've already sold 32 of them. Since I made the feeding cup station hides, 32 of them in a week, less than a week, I think, which was crazy. So it used all my black PLA I had. I mean, I went through 6+ pounds. Is it hard to learn how to use a 3D printer? It's not. Yeah, the sliding top height. So it's not necessarily hard to learn how to use it as much as it's hard to learn everything about it. Like getting retraction right, learning supports, learning the slicing software, learning about first layer adhesion, elephant's footing for parts that need tolerancing. Elephant's footing is where the first layer is wider than it goes up, so it goes like that. I was having some issues with some of Alpha's orders because of the elephant footing. I'll show actually. If you look really close on all these prints, they slightly elephant foot out. I'll show. If you look really closely, it happens on such a tiny scale. But you see how the bottom layers are wider? They stick out more than the top layers. It's because they're squished more. They're squished down on the build plate more. See, it's called an elephant foot because of that. You can see the shadow there. So stuff like that when it comes to tolerancing is really tricky, especially when you're doing sliding parts, like one of these boxes. There's just a lot of them. Oh shit! I had no idea. We didn't even talk about it when I sent all the geckos. We talked about all the gecko shipping for 2-3 weeks, and then not once was the spikies brought up. I completely forgot about them. Next run of whatever gecko, I'll get some spikies out. I remember now. Yeah, next run of gecko or geckos plural, I'll get some spikies out with them. I wish I could just regularly ship them. Oh yeah, absolutely. It'll get some crazy oddball, like dark black gargoyles. So I've been delaying on it, but my Hydra burrow design is almost finished. So it's basically going to be a burrow underground that has like a water recycle. So I made a little mini version. Um, so it's a hide that you bury. It's going to have like a, I don't know, thing they crawl in with stairs. But you put airline tubing on it, and it runs down from a magnetic gutter down the airline tubing. So it keeps the substrate humid. So it slowly drips water into that substrate down there. But it so basically, the more you spray, the more humid the underground hide will be. The less you spray, the more dry it'll be. But you don't have to dig it up every time you want to spray water. And I've been slacking on that one, but that one will be done soon. Hell yeah! I'm gonna start pairing up my Cresties soon. Start doing all my founding pairings, and then leave everything else unpaired that I want to sell. I'm gonna have a lot for sale if anyone's interested. Want to get any you know right before the breeding season. Hell yeah. But I got a late clutch of eggs from my Korean import, so it's kind of weird. I don't know if she's going to shut off or not. But good for me. I got two more potential Pangea X Korean frappuccinos. But knowing the Palm Street market, that those geckos are going to sell for $125 a piece. Well, my pairing I'm really proud of at the moment is my Micronesian saw-tailed pairing. I have the only confirmed breeding pairing in possibly North America, like captive. At least I know in the U.S. right now because they came to the U.S. as eggs and then hatched here, and then I got them. And I've had some people interested in them, but they want the actual pairing itself so they can control the gene pool itself. Because if you own the pairing, you own the entire captive bloodline. So sadly, I haven't had anyone interested in babies, just the actual adults themselves. But that's my favorite pairing at the moment. I have Yuri's. I have Saracenorums. Yeah. I'm holding back my Caramello Saracenorums because my male snapped his dong, so now he can't breed anymore. So rest in peace, one of my Caramello Saracenorums dong. Rest in peace. The Saracenorums, the Saracenorum male, the adult one I have. Rest in peace is nuts. He's infertile now, most likely. I mean, I'm not gonna try pair him because he's injured. But I got two. So I paired him late in the season. Yeah. This happened a little bit ago, like a few weeks ago. I'm guessing it was probably like inside the female when I paired them, and she probably freaked out and it snapped or something. He just like couldn't like suck it back in and everything, and it was a whole thing. I put like Neosporin on it, and I don't know. I'm not going to try breeding and everything. So yeah, everything I've researched, he's got a broken dong. So that's no fun. But I got late babies, so I have two babies carrying his exact genetics at least. So it's like at least that's a breath of relief that I'm not caramello-less anymore in the gene. I just had to grow up the babies, but I still have two that are like the dad. So that's good. But I was going to say, what are your guys' opinion on the female retaining? Do you guys think she'll retain? Because I paired them late last season because I had to repair them. So the reason I paired them back together when I was repairing them because the female stopped laying. So I was wondering if she'll retain in the next season and keep having the Caramello offspring for me. I don't know. I'm hoping. Hell yeah. I'm going to have some highlighters available for local pickup, some highlighter lilies. They're a little bit too small to ship yet, but I'll probably have them available for local pickup. As I'm hoping. I'm praying to God she's retained. Then we'll have more Caramello babies. But yeah, Steve is infertile. Hell yeah. Well, the highlighters are going to be your best bet for like most expensive and coolest babies. The highlighters are crazy looking. I guess my male's a highlighter and I didn't even know. It's happened out of multiple pairings that have thrown some really bright highlighters. And then it happened on the soft scales where it threw like from birth bright ones. All right, Dave, it's already 9:46. All right, sadly, I got to bounce. Sadly, I have to feed some geckos. And then, because I also have to pack orders before I go to bed. But sadly, it is my time. Thank you, everybody who's ordered any of my new tub inserts or hides or anything. Yeah, I'm going to have a photo of all. I have a bunch of orders of packs. I'm going to have a photo of everything packed up in my Instagram story with like a song behind it or something. So, hell yeah. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. I'll answer some DMs. Yes, I will print the bromelade ledge. I promise I will. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. The after parties never work, so I'll just end it. Peace out.